multiply fractions? Any guesses what, Caleb?
Multiply 5.
Great. Now,
Okay. Multiply, let's see, hold on. First, wait, hold on. It's like a demonstration that we can
what do you think we do? Yeah, I'm asking, do you have any idea? What do you think we could do?
First, you multiply, no, you
What?
simplify.
You would multiply both by 20. You multiply 7 tenths by 29, and then negative 4 is 29
Nope.
by what?
Listen, it's super simple. Gabby, you gotta
Don't
guess.
you just multiply it?
You do just multiply across. So what's 7 times negative 4?
28.
It's what, negative 28?
Yes.
And what is 10 times 21?
200. No, 100.
21.
210. Yes.
210.
Go.
Now, I need to reduce that. Listen, that's a little hard to reduce, yeah?
Yeah.
So what if we reduced from the start? What if we said, hey, I know 4 and 10 both have what to go into them?
2.
2, so that would make this 5 and this
2.
And I know that 7 and 21 go into each other. This would make this 1 and this would make this 3. What's 1 times negative 2?
Negative 2.
And what's 5 times 3?
15.
Do I need to reduce that any further? Is
5.
that a little bit easier
Yes.
to reduce from the start?
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't, okay. That one is also plus, so I thought that was plus.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna reduce some fractions from the start, okay? Then we get some word problem examples and then we'll do some other stuff. Clearly I have lots of examples. Each year, the Academy of Television Arts and Sciences presents gold-plated Emmy Awards for programs and individuals in the television industry. Each Emmy statue weighs 4 3/4 of a pound. In 2002, 63 statues were awarded. What's the weight of all the statues? How can I figure that out?
4 times 4 is 16, that's silly, 19.
Well,
So-
stop. What are you doing
I
there?
have no clue.
You're making this harder than it is. How much does one weigh?
60 feet.
How much does one weigh?
Oh, no, sorry, 4.
4 3/4.
4 3/4 pounds. How many do you have total?
I got you.
63.
So you have to multiply by
63.
63. Now, here's the deal. I would suggest that you change the improper fraction, or the mixed number into an improper fraction. Because then I can put 63 over top of what? What do you put a whole number over top of when you change it into fraction form? 1. If I put it over top of 1, then I can just cross multiply. What does this change into improperly?
19 over 4.
19 over 4 times 63 over 1, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so then we have to do that from there.
You can do, wait.
I don't think it, I don't think
I don't think I can do anything.
you can do stuff, you have to multiply
Well,
it straight across.
I know, you can't simplify,
We do it
right?
at the same time.
Sort, yeah, not yet, not yet. Now, how many times does 4 go into 1,197?
My watch cannot do that.
Try by 4. Wait, did you try by 4?
Stop. Guys. Listen, I need you to focus for me. Yes, you get a decimal, but I don't want answers in decimal form. I want them in fraction form. So what are we gonna have to do? Can we plug it in on our calculator?
Oh, shoot, it actually works. 298.5.
Can we plug it in on our calculator?
Yeah.
No, because I don't want decimals. What do we have to do?
You have to find how many times
did it
4
in our-
goes into 1,197.
Long
With what?
division.
Yes, long division. So I need to come over here and I need to do 1197, and I need to take 4 into that, right? 4
Okay.
doesn't go into 1, but 4 goes into 11 how many times?
2.
2, giving you 8. 11 minus 8 is?
3,
Bring down the,
9,
how many times does 4 go into 39?
9,
9. 9 times 4 is?
36. This 3 is 7. Another 9.
Another 9?
36.
That'd be 1. It's 299.
Whoa, that was
That'd be
So then,
Is
this is
this long
36
division?
again, right?
1.
Yep.
1 brings down the,
0.
what's 4 goes into 10 how many times?
2.
2, giving me 8, right?
Yeah.
Giving me 2, bring down another,
0.
and 4
then
goes,
5.
so it's what?
20 or 299 and 4 over 25. Wait.
Well, no, what's 0.25, think of it.
It's one 1/4.
1/4.
Their answer is 299 pounds, 299 and 1/4 pounds.
Okay.
So all those statues weigh almost 300 pounds. It's crazy.
Dang.
So when you were doing this, listen, because some of you did not follow this on your work
I
yesterday.
didn't.
You did not do long division for me, which you got points off,
Is that,
okay? You plugged it in your calculator. I don't want you to plug it in your calculator. I want it in fraction form still. I want you to show me long division. Got it? So you change the mixed number into an improper fraction, you multiply straight across, and then you divide out. Okay? If it doesn't come out evenly, you have to show me long division. Okay, what about this? What if I'm multiplying negative 2 3/4 times 3 1/5? What do I need to do?
Can I try?
Sure, Matthew, tell me.
You have to make the mixed numbers into an improper fraction.
Okay, so what's negative 2 3/4?
8, 9, 10, 11. 11 over 4.
Yeah,
Negative 11, sorry. Over
negative
4.
11/4 times
16 over 5.
16 over 5. Now, can I reduce anything before we move on?
Yes, 4 and 16.
4,
4 becomes
It's
1
one.
and 16 becomes 4.
Good. What's a negative 11 times 4?
Negative 44.
Over
5, sorry.
5. What does that change into?
8 and, wait. Oh wait, we can't do that, we have
No,
to
no,
do
you
long.
can do that in your head.
4.
You can do that one in your head. 8 and what?
8 times 5 is 40.
yeah.
8.
So it's 8 and
Negative 8 and
4 over
4.
5ths.
Five.
4 fifths, sorry.
Good. Okay, somebody else on the next one. Negative 3 and 3/5 times negative 1 and 5 ninths.
No.
Caleb, you tell me the next one.
Oh, so negative 3 times 5 is 15, plus
Okay.
3 is 18.
So negative
So
18 fixed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then negative 1 over 9 plus 5 would be 14, negative 14 over 9.
Negative 14 over 9. Can anything reduce first?
Yes, so 9 will go into 18, which is 1 over 2. No, 2 over 1, sorry.
Good, good. And then negative 2 times negative 14?
Is a positive, so that is, wait, I said it, yeah. 14,
Yeah.
So 28
Over
5.
5. And how many times does 5 go into 28? You gotta change it.
It goes into 5, and then there'll be 5, 3 over 5.
Good, 5 and 3/5. Beautiful. And that's what I want us to do. Now, the next part of it is if we are simplifying something, okay? This has letters in it, so all we can do is simplify it, okay?
There's 1.
We're gonna treat it the same way we did other fractions. Let's reduce first. Hannah, m over 3 times negative 12 over 5. Can you reduce something first?
You can reduce 3 and 12.
Good, what does it make 12?
It would make 12 4.
Okay, so then what's m times negative 4?
It would be M4 or 4M.
Yeah, 4m, and I'm gonna put that negative with it. And then 1 times 5,
5.
and that's all I can do to simplify that. Okay?
So that if they have variables, you can't like,
You're not gonna get an answer,
okay.
a number. It's gonna be a simplification. Carter, pay attention. Gabby, this next one, I have n squared over 10 times 5n cubed over 9. Can I reduce anything first?
No.
Have we gotten to the
No.
division?
Yes.
10 and
Yes. 10. Yeah.
Go with
10
what
and
Bree
5.
said.
So you can, yeah. So
10
that'd be
become-
5, and then that'd be 1.
This would be,
5.
no,
No, 2.
2, and that would be
1.
1. Good. Now, what happens when I have n squared times n cubed? What do I do with those exponents?
I don't
Can't see, I'm sorry.
You Yeah.
add them
You
together.
add them together.
know.
So n squared plus n cubed gives me what? Into
In
the
5th power.
5th power. And there's no numbers left up there besides 1, so I just leave it like that. And what's 2 times 9?
18.
Beautiful.
Can you give me a second before we?
Yep.
Now it's going to answer that, but then so you're
Okay. So listen, no, you were good, Gabby. I heard you say it before her. Okay, so that's multiplying fractions. Pretty simple, yes?
No. Yeah.
Okay, if it's a mixed number, you have to change it to an improper fraction. simplify, multiply. You can always multiply first and then simplify, but that's gonna just take you longer.
Can I do A on dividing
Question?
fractions?
In a minute.
On A, how did you get 1 with 4? How did you
Because Carter, look, this is 16 up here, and it's 4 down here,
So,
so I reduced
4
those.
times 4 is 16, so you're gonna use the 4 steps to cross out.
So I crossed this 4 out and crossed that 16 out. I changed that to 4 and I changed that to 1, because it's saying like, I took 4 out of here and I took 4 out of there. Because if they're on top and bottom, I can cross them out, even if they're not on the same fraction. I just reduced it down. Okay, now look, on dividing fractions, 5.5. Caleb, stop talking to Carter.
Sorry.
Carter needs to focus. On dividing fractions, what do you think we do to divide fractions?
I know.
Okay, stop. What?
You flip over the 4 and 7.
Good. You flip over the 4 and 7 and then you simply multiply, yes?
Hey.
Okay, so can anything reduce from here?
Two and
Carter,
four.
Carter,
Small.
can anything reduce from here? Look, negative 2/5, 7/4. Anything cancel out?
No.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, the 2 and 4.
The 2 and the 4. So the 2 becomes a 1 and the 4 becomes a
2.
2. What's negative 1 times 7?
7.
Negative
I mean, negative 7, sorry, I didn't.
And what is 5 times 2?
10.
And is that reducible?
No.
Nope, boom. That's why we reduce at the beginning, because then we got no work to do at the end. Yes, ma'am.
Can I do B?
Sure, do B.
Okay, so we will make them both into a improper fraction.
Beautiful. So what's this change
That'll
into?
be 24 plus 1 is 25, so it'll be 25 6.
25 over 6 divided by what?
Negative.
Negative. So negative 1 times 3 is negative 3 times 2, that'll be negative 6.
Wait a second, you add that, right? You add the 2. So negative 5. Now what do I have to do from there, guys?
Wait, hang on, no. Negative
What?
1 times 3 is negative 3.
You
Oh
got
yeah,
Plus
flip
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Plus 2.
Flip it.
Yeah, okay, there, I got myself confused.
Yeah, now do what?
I know.
Okay.
You're good, Sonia. Now what?
I'm gonna give
then
it
you, what's it?
Flip it.
Yeah.
So I multiply by negative 3 over 5, right? Okay, can anything reduce? Reduce.
Yes.
What?
Cancel
Dude.
25 and negative and 5.
Okay, so this comes to 5. Caleb, if I have to tell you to stop talking again, I'm marking your card. What else can reduce? Bree, what else can reduce?
We can reduce 6
Three.
and negative 3.
6 and,
Negative 3.
good. Bree, what does the 6 change to? 2. Now 5 times negative 1? Negative 5, good. And 2 times 1? Oh, what do I have to do with that now, Bree? What type of fraction is that right now? Improper, so I gotta change it to a mixed number. How many times does 2 go into 5? 2. So you get negative 2 and 1/5, yes? 1 remaining?
Yes.
Wait,
Wait,
one
1 4. 1 bed.
Oh, 1/2, I'm sorry. Because 2 times 2 is 4, right? 5 minus 4 is 1, so negative 2 and 1/2. Okay, Caitlin, how do I do the next one? Caitlin, focus.
I can
How
do
do
it.
I do C?
I can
Negative
do
4/9 divided, I didn't ask you, I know you can do it, I'm asking Caitlin. So I do change it to multiplication, but what else do I have to do?
You have to flip it.
Good, thank you. Now, what can I do from there? Anything reduce?
8 and 4.
8 and 4, that becomes 1, this becomes 2. What's negative 1 times negative 11?
Negative 11.
11. Just
11, positive 11.
Oh, there's another negative.
And what's 9 times 2?
18.
Can I do anything to that fraction? Bless you, Bree.
No.
Nope, that's the end. You good?
I hate no problems.
Okay, one more. Then
feel
we
bad.
are done with 2 lessons in one day.
We are?
Or
2 lessons.
Genius.
We just went through 2
Yeah,
lessons.
she
sir.
just said that.
One more.
I'm not gonna lie, either I got smarter over the summer or this
Okay,
class.
you want to join strips of wood that are 15 inches long and 1 5/8 inches wide to make a cutting board that is at least 12 inches wide, at least. Meaning, can it be bigger than 12 inches wide?
Yes.
Yes, because it
Yes.
says at least, okay? But it cannot be smaller and 12 inches wide, okay? How many strips are needed?
Whoa.
You want to join strips of wood that
So we
are
have-
15 inches long
And
And
1
1/5
5/8 inches wide.
to make a cutting board that
So
is
don't
at
you-
least 12 inches wide. How many strips are needed? Okay, so
Let me see.
8 times 1 is 13.
Nope, stop.
No.
You're thinking the wrong way right now. Stop. Wait a sec.
Okay.
Let me ask some questions here. What are we trying to do? Make something that is at least,
12 inches.
what is the width right now of a piece of wood that we have?
15.
15 inches.
1 5/8.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's 15 inches long. It's 1 5/8 wide. So we're gonna only use the information that talks about it being
The inches.
wide.
Yeah.
Okay? Now, how wide do we want it to be?
At least 12 inches.
So I'm gonna take 12, and I have to do what with the 1
12
5/8?
over 1.
No, Just
Divide.
divide. So I have to take 12 and I have to divide it by,
1 and 5/8.
because that's how long one of my, or how wide one of my boards is. Now what do I do from there?
You have to make the
And proper
proper
fractions.
fractions into a.
Yeah, so I have 12 over
Oh,
1.
no, okay, we'll do
Guys,
that.
relax.
You should be telling us.
Okay, relax, relax. So 12 over 1 times, and then make that improper fraction, or
13
make that
over
into
8.
improper fraction.
13 over 8.
Yes, 13 over 8. Actually, I can't find it. It's divided by 13 over 8. Now what do I do?
Flip it.
Wait, why didn't you? Oh, you didn't. Okay, you're.
Because I haven't flipped it yet. Now, does anything reduce?
No.
No,
No. What's 12 times 8?
96.
56.
8 times 2 is 16 is 96. And then 13 times 1?
13.
How many times does 13 go into 96? Does it come out even?
My guess is.
Yeah, it does.
Yes,
it does. It does.
32?
Wait.
It
No,
doesn't
it does
come out.
not come out even.
So if it doesn't come out even on this one, what do I have to show?
You have to show
Long
long
division, because this one's gonna be a little rough. So you have to take 96 and I have to divide it by
13.
13. 13 does not go into 9. 13 goes into 96 how many times?
What did you put into?
Let me check.
That's like my
check.
placeholder to say like,
Oh.
how many was there? Sorry,
Nope.
that's how I was taught. It's half.
It'll be 52 this
Seven.
times it by 4.
Time out, you can't multiply it by 52.
7.
What?
What'd you say, Caleb?
7.
7. What's 7 times 3? 21?
21?
And then 7, 8, 9, 91? Good. What's 6 minus 1?
5.
And I have to bring down a
50.
0. How many times does 13 go into
I
50?
have no clue. 3.
2, 3, 4. 4
Four?
times 3.
4 times would be
Four.
52.
4.
4 times would be 52, so it's 3.
4.
Like
I'm actually gonna be completely honest with you.
3 times 3 is 9.
9.
So you get 39, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And then I need to subtract that. That to make
Give me a
this.
borrow.
It's 11. I think.
Oh.
That would be 11.
Oh, I was right.
How many times does it go into 110? I don't like this number.
This is going super longer. I would
Wait a
divide it
second,
on
wait a
my
second.
calculator.
8. Wait, 8.
Hey, can I please
Yeah,
let me
goes
do it on my
into 8, right?
calculator?
I feel like this isn't right.
If it goes into 8, it'll be 104. Then that would be
Y'all
9.
calculate this right.
That's 9.
Wait, you said
Yeah,
3.
it
I
would
said
be
4.
8. It'll be 8. Because if
You
it goes
said
into
what?
9,
I said 4.
But 4 times 13
it was 52.
is 52. That's
No,
It'll
it
go-
would go into 8. Yeah,
It'll
it would go into 8. Because then it would be 104, right?
Yeah, it'll be 104 because if it goes into 9, it'll be 117.
So,
What page? You
yeah,
said
because
last
9 would be 117. So 8 gives you 104, right?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me?
And then it'd go to 6.
And then we go to
60,
60.
52, so 4. You can go into 4. Wait, no.
Doing what
Yeah,
you did.
4.
Oh,
13
because
times
5
4.
is 65.
Yeah,
It's 5.
So 4, this is gonna be, this is too messy, I don't like this.
I don't like it.
4 times 13,
It's 52. It's 8, and then 0, 80.
8.
I don't like this either. 80,
Hey, keep track on what's going on from the
We'll go
back
at 6.
because it may repeat.
right? not repeating yet.
6. It goes into 6. That's too big.
What did it equal? 6 times 13,
It
8.
goes
This
up.
isn't gonna work out well. I don't like this.
I think it's hitting up.
Did you
Okay,
do something wrong?
no, it's just this. Let's do it this way. You know that 7 goes into 13, and 13
Yes.
times 7 was 91.
Yes.
Oh,
How
it's
many
gonna
are left from 96?
5.
So let's do it that way. Let's do 7 and 5/13.
That's what I was actually gonna do in the beginning, but I thought.
Wait, so you can't just solve it that
I
way,
wrote
and
this
you have to
all
do
down.
long
You
division?
Well, I don't
You
think
can.
you just do that.
It'll just take forever.
It'll just take forever.
It didn't ask for the
So
decimal.
why do we
right?
have to do long
Right.
So
division?
we can- Okay, very good.
She just
Um,
uploaded it, sir.
Is it because it's a really big number?
No, you don't have to do long division on this one.
It wasn't asking for it
It-
anyways.
Right, if you can do it that way, do it this way. But if it's a repeating decimal, because it doesn't come out even, it's gonna have to be long division. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was too many zeros. This would have gone forever.
Like, if you can do this and then get a remainder of 5/13, that's fine. But if it's a repeating decimal, it's not gonna give you a remainder of 5/13, it's gonna give you a remainder of something that repeats, yes?
You wanna know
Yeah.
why it would take forever?
That's when you'll have to
You
use
wanna know why it
long
would take
division.
forever? Because it would equal 7.38461535.
Good thing we didn't do it.
That's